Karl McCartney. Thank you, Speaker. My right honourable friend will be aware that tomorrow in Lincoln 33 Conservative candidates are standing in the city elections along with our Counties PCC candidate, and Labour will lose some seats. We in Lincoln are all aware of the need for tolerance and the stamping out of racism and anti-Semitism, especially considering my Labour's predecessor's current role on the Board of Deputies. So would my right honourable friend join me and all our colleagues on this side of the House in condemning the actions and propaganda of Hezbollah and Hamas?
Well, certainly I wish my honourable friends candidates well. If you want to have well-run services at a good cost and keep taxes down, it's right to vote Conservative right across the country. But the point he makes about Hamas is important. We should be clear about who they are. They are a terrorist group who believe in killing Jews. And that's why whatever the right honourable gentleman says about combating anti-Semitism in the Labour Party will mean nothing until he withdraws the remark that they were his friends. He needs to do it, and he should do it today.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I join the Prime Minister in congratulating Leicester City on their amazing achievement. I hope it's not an indication he's going to support another football team, or is he going to stick with the two he's got already? Later today, Mr. Speaker, commemorations begin for Holocaust Memorial Day in Israel. I hope there is agreement right across all parts of this House in sending our best wishes to those commemorating the occasion and sending a very clear statement that anti-Semitism has no place in our society whatsoever, and we all have a duty to oppose it. Tomorrow, Mr. Speaker, people will go to the polls in council elections in England. 9 of the 10 most deprived councils are set to see cuts higher than the national average, with 8 facing cuts more than 3 times the national average, meaning less money for youth services, for adult social care and for those in areas of the greatest need. The Prime Minister used to say, "We're all in it together." What happened to that?
Prime Minister.
Well, first of all, let me join the right honourable gentleman in saying, yes, of course, we should always support Holocaust Memorial Day, whether it is here in the United Kingdom, where we have a number of commemorations, or indeed in Israel. But I'm going to press him on this point, because he did say this. He said, "It will be my pleasure and my honour to host an event in Parliament where our friends from Hezbollah will be speaking. I've also invited friends from Hamas to come and speak as well." Now, Hamas and Hezbollah believe in killing Jews, not just in Israel, but around the world. So would he take this opportunity? Because if he wants to clear up the problem of anti-Semitism in the Labour Party, now is a good time to start. Withdraw that they're your friends.
Mr. Speaker, I've made it very clear Labour is an anti-racist party and there is no place for anti-Semitism within it. We've suspended any members that have undertaken any anti-Semitic activities or work or statements and have established an inquiry led by Shami Chakrabarti. The points he was making earlier relate to a discussion I was hosting in order to try to promote a peace process, and it was not an approval of those organisations. I absolutely do not approve of those organisations. Mr. Speaker, the reality is that vulnerable people are being abandoned in this country. The Prime Minister has said that social care and support for the elderly is a priority for him. So if that's the case, why has he cut £4.5 billion since 2010 from the adult social care budget, leaving 300,000 older people without care and support they need to live in dignity?
First of all, we're putting more money into social care, and we're allowing councils to raise the council tax to put that money in. But I'm afraid he's going to have to do this one more time. He referred to Hamas and Hezbollah as his friends. Now, he needs to withdraw that remark. Let me give him another chance. Are they your friends or are they not? Because those organisations, in their constitutions, believe in persecuting and killing Jews. They are anti-Semitic organisations. They're racist organisations. He must stand up and say they are not his friends.
Mr. Speaker, obviously, anyone that commits racist acts or is anti-Semitic is not a friend of mine. It's very clear. It's very clear about that. I'm very clear about that. I would also invite him to think for a moment about the conduct of his party and his candidate in the London mayoral elections.